Oh, whoa, okay.
Deep in Asia stands one of the most extreme places on Earth, the Himalayas. These mountains rise so high they touch the sky. Many spots here look almost unreal, like they belong on another planet. This is the Unseen Himalayas, a land of impossible beauty, harsh conditions, and hidden places few people ever reach. Here, nature is in charge. The air is thin, the cold bites hard, and every view can stop you in your tracks. Come with us now to discover the world's most unbelievable places hidden in these mountains. The Himalayas stretch for about 1,500 miles across Asia. They form the highest mountain range on Earth. These peaks rise in silence, reaching into the clouds. It all started 50 million years ago. The Indian tectonic plate slammed into the Eurasian plate. That massive collision pushed up an ancient sea floor and created the roof of the world we see today. The mountains are still growing about a quarter inch every year. Geographically, this is one of the most extreme places on the planet. 10 of the world's 14 tallest peaks stand here, all over 26,000 feet high. Mount Everest tops out at 29,032 feet. Thin air, freezing temperatures, and powerful winds make every step a challenge. Rivers of ice-deep valleys and rocky ridges cover the land. These features shape a landscape that feels almost impossible to live in. For thousands of years, people have called these mountains home. Ancient trade routes crossed the high passes, carrying goods and ideas between India, Tibet, and beyond. Small kingdoms rose and fell in the isolated valleys. Pilgrims walked for weeks to reach sacred sites. Today, cultures here are built around survival and respect for the mountains. In Nepal, India, Bhutan, and Tibet, communities like the Sherpa have adapted to life above 15,000 feet. They farm small plots, raise yaks, and move with the seasons. Buddhism shapes daily life in many areas. Monks live in remote monasteries built right into the cliffs. For centuries, meditation masters have sat in cold, dark caves to train their minds. The harsh land has kept these traditions alive for hundreds of years. No story of the Himalayas is complete without the Sherpa mountain guides and expedition leaders. These men and women are the backbone of every climb. They carry heavy loads, fix ropes, set up camps, at extreme altitudes and guide climbers safely through dangerous terrain. Their knowledge of the mountain's weather and high-altitude risks has made modern mountaineering possible. The most famous is Tenzing Norgay. In 1953, he stood on the summit of Everest with Sir Edmund Hillary and became one of the first two people in history to reach the top of the world. Tenzing opened the door for Sherpas to be recognized as equal partners, not just porters. Since then, Sherpa guides have set incredible records. Kami Rita Sherpa has reached the summit of Everest 31 times more than anyone else on Earth. He continues to lead groups up the mountain even in his mid-50s. Other legends like Upper Sherpa, with 21 summits, and many more, have shown the same strength and skill. These guides do far more than carry gear. They read the mountain like no one else. They make life or death decisions about weather avalanches and altitude sickness. Many come from villages near Everest, such as Tam, where the skills pass from father to son. Without their leadership and endurance, few expeditions would succeed. The Himalayas test the human spirit every day. Yet people here, especially the Sherpa guides, have learned to live in balance with nature. They show us what real endurance and quiet courage look like. This is more than just a mountain range. It is a place where geography, history, and culture come together to create some of the world's most impossible and unforgettable landscapes. Now, let's step off the beaten path and begin our journey to discover some of the world's most impossible places that look truly unbelievable. Namche Bazaar. Our adventure opens in Namche Bazaar, the lively gateway to the Everest region. Perched at about 11,286 feet, this Sherpa town sits on a steep hillside like a natural amphitheater. It serves as the main trading hub and acclimatization stop for trekkers heading higher. On Saturdays, the weekly market buzzes with locals buying and selling goods from Tibet and nearby villages. Colorful shops sell trekking gear, warm jackets, and traditional handicrafts. Namche gives you your first real taste of Sherpa hospitality and the raw power of the high mountains. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to wake up surrounded by peaks over 20,000 feet tall? This is that place. Mount Everest. From Namche Bazaar, we push higher toward the ultimate icon of the Himalayas, Mount Everest. Standing at 29,032 feet, it is the tallest mountain on Earth. Known as Sagamatha in Nepali and Chomolungma in Tibetan, it means Mother Goddess of the World. In 1953, Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay became the first people to reach its summit. For the local Sherpa people, Everest is much more than a peak to climb. It is a sacred mountain full of spiritual power. The trek toward Everest Base Camp takes you past glaciers, the famous Khumbu Icefall, and traditional villages where prayer flags flutter in the constant wind. Standing at its base leaves most people feeling small and humbled by nature's sheer scale. Tengboche Monastery. After soaking in the majesty of Everest, our next stop is Tengboche Monastery. Located at 12,687 feet, this is the largest monastery in the Khumbu region. It sits on a ridge with stunning panoramic views of Everest Lhotse and the beautiful Amadablam Peak. Built in 1916, Tengboche serves as an important center for Tibetan Buddhism in Nepal. Every year, monks here celebrate the Mani Rimdu festival with colorful masked dances and sacred rituals. Visitors can join morning prayers and feel the deep peace that fills the air. The combination of spiritual calm and jaw-dropping mountain scenery makes Tengboche one of the most memorable places in the region. Langtang National Park. Heading north from the busy Everest trails, we enter the quieter Langtang National Park. This protected area covers about 1,710 square miles and stretches from warm subtropical forests at around 3,300 feet up to icy alpine peaks over 23,770 feet. Established in 1976, it was one of Nepal's first Himalayan national parks. The landscape changes dramatically as you climb dense rhododendron and pine forests give way to open meadows and rocky slopes. Trekkers often spot yaks grazing peacefully and may catch a glimpse of rare animals like the red panda, Himalayan black bear snow leopard, or musk deer. The park is also home to more than 250 species of birds. One of its highlights is the chance to visit traditional Tamang villages, where locals have preserved their Tibetan-influenced culture for centuries. A trek through Langtang feels more intimate and peaceful compared to the crowded Everest route. Gosaikunda Lake. Deep inside Langtang National Park lies the sacred Gosaikunda Lake. Sitting at 14,370 feet, this crystal-clear alpine lake is a major pilgrimage site for both Hindus and Buddhists. According to ancient legend, Lord Shiva created the lake by striking the ground with his trident to cool his throat after drinking poison to save the universe. The water stays freezing cold most of the year, and the lake often freezes solid for several months in winter. Every August, during the Janai Purnima full moon festival, thousands of pilgrims hike up to bathe in the sacred waters, believing it washes away sins. Smaller lakes dot the surrounding area, and the views of snow-capped peaks create a calm, almost otherworldly feeling. For trekkers, Gosaikunda is part of the popular Langtang Gosaikunda Helambu route that combines natural beauty with strong spiritual meaning. Kathmandu Valley. Descending from these high altitudes, we arrive in the heart of Nepal, the Kathmandu Valley. This bowl-shaped valley sits at about 4,600 feet and holds 7 UNESCO World Heritage Sites packed into a relatively small area. It has been a center of art, culture, and religion for over 1,500 years, blending Hindu and Buddhist traditions side by side. Ancient temples, palaces, and bustling markets tell stories of kings, artisans, and daily life that continue today. The valley feels alive with the sound of bells, chanting, and street vendors. Despite earthquakes and modern changes, many historic buildings still stand as proud reminders of Nepal's rich past. This is where we find some of the country's most important spiritual landmarks. Swayambhunath, our first highlight in the valley is Swayambhunath, also known as the Monkey Temple. Perched on a hill about 3 miles west of central Kathmandu, this ancient Buddhist stupa offers sweeping panoramic views of the entire valley below. The site is said to be more than 2,000 years old, and legend says it rose naturally from a lotus flower when the valley was once a lake. The giant painted eyes of the Buddha on the stupa's golden spire watch over the city in all 4 directions. Hundreds of rhesus monkeys roam freely around the complex. That's why many visitors call it the Monkey Temple. Pilgrims and tourists climb the long stone stairs, spin colorful prayer wheels, and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere mixed with the lively energy of the monkeys. Boudhanath Stupa. Just a short drive away stands the massive Boudhanath Stupa. This is one of the largest spherical stupas in the world, rising about 118 feet high with a base that covers nearly an acre. Built centuries ago along an ancient trade route, it became an important center for Tibetan Buddhism in Nepal. The stupa's design follows the shape of a mandala, symbolizing the mind of the Buddha. Every day, hundreds of locals and pilgrims walk clockwise around its base, spinning prayer wheels and chanting quietly. The surrounding area is filled with Tibetan monasteries, shops selling prayer flags and incense, and the gentle sound of bells. Many Tibetans who fled to Nepal in the 1950s settled here, making Boudhanath feel like a little piece of Tibet in the heart of Kathmandu. Pashupatinath Temple. Nearby, we find Pashupatinath Temple, one of the most sacred Hindu sites dedicated to Lord Shiva. Located right on the banks of the Bagmati River, this temple complex draws thousands of devotees from Nepal and India every day. Only Hindus are allowed inside the main temple, but visitors can observe the activity from across the river. Open-air cremation rituals take place constantly along the River Ghats. Families bring their loved ones here because they believe cremation at Pashupatinath helps the soul reach moksha or liberation. The air often carries the smell of incense and sandalwood mixed with the sounds of bells and devotional singing. Holy men, known as sadhus, with ash-covered bodies and orange robes, sit meditating near the temple. It is a powerful place where life, death, and faith exist openly together. Patan Durbar Square. Just a short distance away lies Patan Durbar Square, another UNESCO World Heritage Site. This medieval royal square in the city of Patan showcases some of the finest Nuari architecture and wood carving in all of Nepal. Built mainly during the Malla Kingdom in the 1600s, the square features beautifully carved temples, palaces, and stone statues. The Krishna Mandir, made entirely of stone, stands out with its detailed scenes from Hindu epics. Artisans still work in the narrow streets around the square, creating pottery metal statues and traditional crafts using skills passed down through generations. Red brick paving and multi-tiered pagoda roofs give the whole area a timeless feeling. Here remains a living museum where history, art, and daily Nepali life continue side by side. Pokhara. From peaceful hill stations to high mountain passes and tropical jungles, the Annapurna region shows just how diverse the Himalayas can be. We start in the charming city of Pokhara, often called the gateway to the Annapurna range. Sitting at about 2,700 feet, Pokhara rests on the shores of Firwa Lake. This is the second largest lake in Nepal, covering around 4.4 square miles, with clear waters that perfectly reflect the surrounding mountains. On calm mornings, you can see the sacred Machapachari, or Fishtail Peak, mirrored on the lake's surface. Pokhara serves as a popular base for adventurers. You can enjoy boating, paragliding, or simply relaxing at lakeside cafes. A short boat ride takes you to the small island temple of Talbarahi in the middle of the lake. The laid-back atmosphere and incredible mountain views make Pokhara one of Nepal's favorite destinations. Poon Hill. For one of the best sunrise views in the region, we head to Poon Hill. This viewpoint sits at 10,531 feet above the village of Gorapani. Many trekkers wake up early and hike the short trail to reach the top before dawn. From here, you get a wide panoramic view of the Annapurna and Dhaulagiri ranges, including Annapurna 1 at 26,545 feet. On clear days, the golden light of sunrise turns the snow-covered peaks into a breathtaking sight. Rhododendron forests cover the hillsides around Poon Hill, adding bright colors in spring. It is a relatively easy viewpoint that gives you a big reward with minimal effort. Annapurna Circuit. Our journey now takes us deeper into the mountains on the legendary Annapurna Circuit. This famous multi-week trek circles the entire Annapurna Massif and covers a variety of landscapes. You You walk from lush subtropical valleys with rice fields up through pine forests and into arid windswept high plateaus. The highest point is Thorongla Pass at 17,769 feet. Crossing this pass is a tough but rewarding challenge for most trekkers. Along the way, you pass through Gurung Thakali and Manangi villages with their own unique traditions and stone houses. You cross long suspension bridges and share the trail with mule caravans carrying supplies. The circuit offers close-up views of many big peaks, including Annapurna 1, 2, and 3+, Dhaulagiri, and Machapuchara Shari. Muktinath Temple. One of the most spiritually important stops on the Annapurna circuit is Muktinath Temple. Located at 12,172 feet in a stark, barren landscape, this temple is sacred to both Hindus and Buddhists. Hindus believe bathing in the 108 stone spouts of freezing sacred water cleanses sins and brings salvation. Buddhists see it as a place of enlightenment. The temple sits at the foot of Thorongla Pass, with views of the Dhaulagiri Massif in the distance. Pilgrims from India and Nepal make the long journey here every year. The simple stone architecture and peaceful setting make it a powerful place for quiet reflection. Upper Mustang. Not far from the main circuit lies the remote Upper Mustang. Often called the last Forbidden Kingdom, this high desert region stayed closed to outsiders until the early 1990s. It sits in the rain shadow of the Annapurna and Dhaulagiri ranges, so the landscape looks more like the Tibetan Plateau than typical Nepal. Elevations range from around 8,860 feet to over 13,120 feet near the walled capital of Lo Manthang. The area preserves ancient Tibetan culture language and monasteries with colorful murals and cave paintings. Trekkers need a special permit to visit. The dramatic red and ochre cliffs, narrow canyons, and traditional whitewashed villages create a completely different side of the Himalayas. Bandipur. For a quieter stop with beautiful views, we visit the hilltop village of Bandipur. This charming Newari town sits at about 3,379 feet between Kathmandu and Pokhara. It feels like stepping back in time with its traditional wooden houses, temples, and narrow cobblestone streets. Bandipur used to be an important stop on the old trade route between India and Tibet. From the village ridge, you get wide panoramic views of the Annapurna and Dhaulagiri ranges. Locals still practice traditional crafts and farming. The peaceful atmosphere and lack of heavy traffic make it a perfect place to relax and enjoy rural Nepali life. Chitwan National Park. From the high mountains of Annapurna, we descend to the lush plains of southern Nepal and reach Chitwan National Park. This UNESCO World Heritage Site covers about 368 square miles and sits at a much lower elevation from around 330 feet to 2,674 feet. It offers a completely different experience from the cold, high peaks. Chitwan is famous for its rich wildlife, including Bengal tigers, one-horned rhinoceroses, wild Asian elephants, and more than 500 species of birds. You can explore the park on jeep safaris or elephant-back rides through tall grasslands and dense forests. The Rapti River flows through the park and is home to crocodiles and gharials. Chitwan's warm jungle setting provides a strong contrast to the snowy Himalayas and shows the full diversity of Nepal's nature. Patala Palace. Leaving the diverse landscapes of Nepal behind, we cross into Tibet, known as the Roof of the World. This high plateau sits at extreme elevations and holds some of the most sacred sites in Tibetan Buddhism. Our first stop is the iconic Patala Palace in Lhasa. Perched at about 12,139 feet above sea level on Red Hill, this massive structure is the highest palace in the world. It was the winter residence of the Dalai Lama for centuries and became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994. The palace rises more than 390 feet above the hill with white and red walls, golden roofs, and over 1,000 rooms filled with statues, murals, and shrines. From a distance, it looks like it floats above the city of Lhasa. Pilgrims and visitors climb the long stairs to explore its many chapels and enjoy sweeping views of the valley and surrounding mountains. The Potala Palace stands as a powerful symbol of Tibetan history and faith. Jokhang Temple. Right in the center of Lhasa lies the Jokhang Temple, the most sacred temple in Tibetan Buddhism. Built in the 7th century by King Songtsen Gampo, it houses a highly revered statue of the Buddha known as the Jowo Shakyamuni. This temple is the spiritual heart of the city and a major pilgrimage destination. Every day, hundreds of pilgrims walk the Bark Horse Circuit around the temple, spinning prayer wheels and offering prayers. The Jokhang combines architectural styles from Tibet, Nepal, India, and China. Inside, the air fills with the smell of butter lamps and incense. Many Tibetans consider a visit to the Jokhang one of the most important acts of devotion in their lifetime. Mount Kailash. From Lhasa, we travel west to Mount Kailash, one of the most sacred mountains on Earth. Standing at 21,778 feet, it is not the tallest peak in the Himalayas, but it holds deep meaning for 4 religions: Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Bon. Tibetans call it Kang Rinpoche, meaning precious snow mountain. No one climbs to the summit out of respect for its holiness. Instead, pilgrims complete the core a 32-mile walk around the base that usually takes 3 days. The route reaches a high point of about 18,470 feet at Dromala Pass. Many believe completing the Kora cleanses sins and brings good fortune. The mountain's symmetrical shape and remote location make it feel truly special. Yamdrok Lake. After visiting Mount Kailash, we reach Yamdrok Lake, one of Tibet's 3 holiest lakes. Located at 14,570 feet, this freshwater lake stretches for many miles with bright turquoise waters. Its winding shape looks like a coiling dragon from above, which is why locals sometimes call it the Turquoise Dragon Lake. Snow-capped mountains surround the lake on all sides, and yaks often graze along its shores. Tibetan people believe the lake is a powerful source of life and energy. Pilgrims come here to offer prayers and perform rituals. The clear blue water against the dry high plateau creates one of the most beautiful and peaceful scenes in Tibet. Namtso Lake. Next on our route is Namtso Lake, known as the Heavenly Lake. Sitting at 15,479 feet, it is the highest saltwater lake in the world and one of the largest in Tibet. The deep blue water stretches for about 43 miles in length and 19 miles in width, with small islands that local stories say are home to holy hermits. The Nyenchen Tangala mountain range towers behind the lake with snow-covered peaks. Every year, especially during the Year of the Sheep in the Tibetan calendar, thousands of pilgrims walk around the lake in devotion. The vast, open sky and reflections on the water give Namtso a calm, almost heavenly feeling that many visitors never forget. Mount Cho Oyu. Let's travel to the imposing Mount Cho Oyu, the sixth highest mountain in the world, at 26,864 feet. Its Tibetan name means turquoise goddess, located on the border between Tibet and Nepal. Cho Oyu has gentler slopes than many other peaks, making it one of the more accessible high mountains for experienced climbers. From its base, you get stunning views of Mount Everest to the east. Glaciers and rocky faces cover the mountain, creating a dramatic yet beautiful landscape. Trekkers and climbers often use this area to prepare for bigger expeditions. Cho Oyu reminds us of the raw power and quiet majesty of the Himalayan giants. Tiger's Nest Monastery. After the vast, open spaces of Tibet, we cross into the small Himalayan kingdom of Bhutan, known as the land of the Thunder Dragon. We begin with one of Bhutan's most famous and iconic sites, Tiger's Nest Monastery, also called Paro Taktsang. The monastery clings to a sheer cliff about 10,240 feet above sea level and roughly 3,000 feet above the Paro Valley floor. Legend says Guru Rinpoche, the father of Tibetan Buddhism, flew here on the back of a tigress in the 8th century and meditated in a cave. The current monastery was built in 1692. A steep trail through pine and rhododendron forests leads up to it with prayer flags lining the path. The hike usually takes several hours, but reaching the monastery feels like a personal pilgrimage. Inside the quiet halls, you can see sacred statues and murals while enjoying views of the valley below. Tiger's Nest remains a powerful symbol of Bhutan's deep Buddhist roots. Punakha Dzong. Descending from the pass, we reach the stunning Punakha Dzong. This fortress sits at about 3,900 feet at the meeting point of the Pho Chu and Mo Chu rivers. Built in 1638, it is the second oldest and one of the most beautiful dzongs in Bhutan. Its white walls, wooden balconies, and golden roofs create an impressive sight surrounded by rice fields and mountains. Punakha Dzong once served as the seat of Bhutan's government and still acts as the winter home for the monastic body. Inside, you will find detailed murals and carvings that tell stories from Bhutanese history and Buddhism. Every year, the Punakha Chechu festival brings monks in colorful costumes for sacred dances. The peaceful courtyards and riverside setting make this dzong feel like a living part of Bhutan's heritage. Spiti Valley. After the peaceful kingdom of Bhutan, we now enter the hidden corners of the Indian Himalayas. These areas feel far from the busy world and show a raw, rugged side of the mountains. Many places stay cut off by snow for much of the year, like Spiti Valley, often called Little Tibet of India. Located in Himachal Pradesh, this cold desert sits at high elevations with barren mountains, deep gorges, and clear rivers. The valley stays open to visitors only during the summer months because heavy snow blocks the roads in winter. It feels like a different world with its dry landscape and strong Tibetan Buddhist culture. One of the highlights is the Key Monastery, a 1,000-year-old Tibetan Buddhist monastery perched on a hill at 13,668 feet. The monastery houses ancient scriptures, murals, and statues, and serves as a training center for young monks. Life here moves slowly, and the views of the surrounding peaks are wide and dramatic. Spiti offers a quiet, timeless experience that few travelers forget. Rohtang Pass. From Spiti, we drive over Rohtang Pass, a high mountain pass at 13,058 feet. This pass connects the Green Kulu Valley with the dry Lahaul and Spiti regions. The name Rohtang means pile of corpses, a reminder of how dangerous the crossing can be in bad weather. Strong winds and sudden snowfalls make the road challenging even in summer. On clear days, you get sweeping views of snow-covered peaks and deep valleys below. Many travelers stop here to enjoy the fresh mountain air or try snow activities when snow is present. The pass serves as an important gateway for people heading deeper into the northern Himalayas. Crossing Rohtang feels like moving from one world into another. Nubra Valley. Next, we reach the beautiful Nubra Valley, a high-altitude desert north of Leh in Ladakh. valley sits at around 10,000 feet and features wide sandy plains, small villages, and snow-capped mountains all around. What makes Nubra special is its sand dunes and the rare double-humped Bactrian camels that live here. These camels once traveled the ancient Silk Road and can survive extreme cold and heat. Visitors can take short camel rides across the dunes at places like Hunza with dramatic peaks in the background. The contrast of desert sand against snowy mountains creates a unique and surprising sight. Ancient monasteries, including the large Diskit Monastery with its giant Buddha statue, add a spiritual touch to the valley. Nubra feels like a hidden pocket of the Himalayas that combines desert and mountain beauty. Pangong Tso Lake. No trip to this region is complete without visiting Pangong Tso Lake, one of the most stunning lakes in the world. Located at 14,270 feet, this saltwater lake stretches across the border between India and Tibet, with about 60% of it lying in Tibet. The water changes color throughout the day, shifting from deep blue to turquoise green, and sometimes even reddish tones depending on the sunlight. Snow-capped mountains frame the lake on all sides, and the air feels thin and crisp at this high altitude. The lake's clear water and vast open setting make it look almost unreal. Many travelers camp nearby or simply sit quietly to take in the view. Pangong Tso has become famous worldwide partly because of its appearance in popular movies, but its natural beauty remains the real draw. Swayambhunath Lake. Our journey continues to Swayambhunath Lake, sitting at 10,578 feet. This high mountain lake lies above the tree line, with turquoise waters surrounded by steep peaks. Local legends tell stories of fairies and princes connected to the lake, adding a touch of mystery. The area around the lake offers peaceful walks and views of glaciers and rocky slopes. It forms part of Swayambhunath National Park and attracts trekkers and nature lovers looking for quieter spots. The lake stays cold year-round, and the high elevation brings a sense of calm and isolation. Swayambhunath shows yet another side of the Himalayas' green valleys, high lakes, and dramatic scenery that feels far removed from everyday life. Rohtang Valley. Our journey now takes us across the border into northern Pakistan, one of the wildest and most dramatic parts of the Himalayas. We begin in the Rohtang Valley, a lush green area in northern Pakistan. The valley stretches about 96 miles and rises from around 2,134 feet to over 13,000 feet at its highest points. It is famous for its alpine climate pine and deodar forests and meadows filled with wildflowers in summer. The Kunha River runs through the valley, creating scenic spots perfect for fishing and short hikes. Naran town sits at about 7,904 feet and serves as a popular base for visitors. From here, you can reach high lakes and viewpoints surrounded by snow-capped peaks. The area feels fresh and peaceful, with cool summers that attract many local and international travelers. Shogren Valley. A short side trip from Naran brings us to Shogren Valley. This hill station sits on a green plateau at 7,749 feet above sea level. Thick pine forests surround the area, and the views include high peaks like Nanga Parbat at over 17,000 feet. The climate stays mild in summer, making it a relaxing escape. Visitors enjoy easy walks and longer treks to nearby meadows and lakes. Shogren offers a quiet setting with traditional villages and fresh mountain air. It is a perfect example of the green, forested side of northern Pakistan. Swat Valley. Continuing through the region, we arrive in Swat Valley, often called the Switzerland of Pakistan. This wide valley follows the Swat River for about 91 miles and features snow-capped mountains, lush forests, waterfalls, and clear rivers. The area has a long history, including ancient Buddhist sites from the Gandhara period. Today, Swat is known for its cool weather apple and apricot orchards and scenic drives. Towns like Kalam sit higher up, with even more dramatic views. Swat has recovered well in recent years and now welcomes visitors who come for nature hiking and local culture. The combination of green valleys and high peaks makes it one of the most beautiful areas in the north. Neelam Valley. Nearby lies Neelam Valley in Azad Kashmir. This long, bow-shaped valley stretches about 89 miles along the Neelam River with elevations from around 4,000 feet to over 7,500 feet. Dense forests of pine, oak, and cedar cover the steep slopes, and mountain peaks on both sides reach up to 17,000 feet. The valley has many small villages and is known for its clear rivers, waterfalls, and peaceful atmosphere. Local fruits like apples, apricots, and walnuts grow well here. Neelam offers a mix of scenic beauty and traditional mountain life that feels far from crowded cities. Babusar Pass. One of the most impressive drives in the area is over Babusar Pass. This high mountain pass sits at 13,691 feet. Next, the Kathmandu Valley with Chilis on the Karakoram Highway. It is the highest point in the Kathmandu Valley that cars can reach. The road winds through dramatic scenery with steep drops and wide views of surrounding peaks. Strong winds and sudden weather changes make the crossing exciting. In summer, the pass opens and offers a direct route between regions. Babusar Pass feels like a true high-altitude adventure with raw mountain beauty all around. Hunza Valley. Our journey continues to the famous Hunza Valley, a green oasis surrounded by towering mountains in the Karakoram Range. The valley is known for its terraced fields, apricot and cherry orchards, and long-living local people. Glacial meltwater feeds the fertile land and creates a sharp contrast with the dry peaks above. Two ancient forts stand out here, Baltit Fort and Altit Fort. Baltit Fort, about 700 years old, sits on a hill with views over the valley and once served as the home of the local rulers. Altit Fort is even older, with parts dating back over 1,000 years. These forts show the rich history and strategic importance of Hunza along ancient trade routes. The friendly culture and stunning scenery make Hunza a highlight for many travelers. Fairy Meadows. Next, we reach the enchanting Fairy Meadows, a lush alpine meadow at about 10,827 feet. This green plateau sits in the Daimara district of Gilgit-Baltistan and offers one of the most direct and impressive views of Nanga Parbat. The meadow gets its name from its beautiful setting with green grass, wildflowers, and pine trees that look almost too perfect. Reaching Fairy Meadows usually involves a long drive along the Karakoram Highway to Raikot Bridge. Then, followed by a jeep ride and a 3 to 4 hour trek or horse ride from the village of Tato. Many trekkers use it as a base camp because it sits right below the north face of the mountain. Simple campsites and basic huts welcome visitors who want to stay overnight. The fresh mountain air and peaceful surroundings make it a favorite spot for nature lovers and photographers. Nanga Parbat. From Fairy Meadows, the massive Nanga Parbat rises dramatically in front of you. This mountain stands at 26,660 feet and ranks as the 9th highest peak in the world. Locals sometimes call it Daima, but climbers around the globe know it as the Killer Mountain because of its dangerous routes and history of accidents. Before the first successful summit in 1953 by Austrian climber Hermann Buhl, more than 30 people had died trying to reach the top. The mountain features one of the tallest mountain faces on Earth, the Rupal face, which rises 15,090 feet straight up from its base. Its steep rock walls, glaciers, and unpredictable weather make it one of the toughest peaks to climb. From Fairy Meadows, you can clearly see the huge Rakiot face and understand why this mountain demands so much respect. Even if you do not climb it, simply standing in its shadow leaves a strong impression of nature's raw power. Safaranga Cold Desert. Nearby lies the surprising Safaranga Cold Desert. Also known as the highest cold desert in the world, at around 7,500 feet. This high-altitude desert features white sand dunes surrounded by snow-capped mountains and the Indus River flowing nearby. The contrast of dry sand against icy peaks feels almost impossible. Temperatures can drop well below freezing in winter and stay mild in summer. Local jeep rallies take place here, adding excitement to the quiet landscape. Safaranga shows yet another extreme side of the northern mountains. A true cold desert in the heart of high peaks. K2. Our journey through the unseen Himalayas ends at K2, the second highest mountain in the world, at 28,251 feet. Also known as the Savage Mountain K2, sits in the Karakoram Range on the border between Pakistan and China. It is famous for its steep slopes, unpredictable weather, and extreme difficulty. Many consider it the hardest peak to climb. The mountain rises sharply, with sharp ridges and massive glaciers. Base camps and trekking routes offer views of its dramatic north face from the Pakistani side. K2 has a long history of daring expeditions and remains a symbol of mountaineering challenge and natural power. We've seen some of the most impossible and unbelievable places our planet has to offer, places that still feel unreal even after you've watched them. These mountains remind us just how vast and beautiful the world really is. If you enjoyed this 4K travel documentary, please hit the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing destinations. Galapagos Islands. Imagine stepping onto a volcanic playground where evolution runs wild. Ecuador's Galapagos, born from a fiery hotspot 5 million years ago, feel like nature's science lab. Giant tortoises, some weighing 500 pounds, trudge across lava-scarred hills, each island tweaking their shell shapes. Marine iguanas, black as coal, spit salt and swim like mini dinosaurs, munching algae in icy currents. Active volcanoes, like Sierra Negra, bubble with fresh lava flows, crafting beaches where waved albatrosses perform goofy mating dances. Dive into waters where 20% of fish, like the red-lipped batfish, exist nowhere else, and at night, stars explode above with no city lights to dim the show. Macquarie Island. Tucked in the sub-Antarctic void, Macquarie Island's a wind-whipped relic of a tectonic clash, its 10-million-year-old basalt cliffs battered by Southern Ocean storms. Picture 80,000 elephant seals flopping onto beaches, grunting like a prehistoric choir, while endemic Macquarie cormorants dive through kelp jungles for fish. Cushion plants, stubby and tough carpet slopes against gales that hit 200 mph. Fossilized penguin bones litter shores, hinting at ancient colonies, and the aurora australis paints the sky green, a cosmic dance over a treeless tundra where royal penguins march like tuxedoed soldiers. Cocos Island. Costa Rica's Pacific hider. Cocos is a jungle-crowned volcano rising from a 24-million-year-old seamount, drenched in 300 inches of rain that feeds waterfalls plunging into aquamarine bays. Schools of hammerhead sharks, 500-strong patrol reefs buzzing with 27% endemic fish like the Cocos Sergeant Major. Cloud forests hide the endemic Cocos cuckoo, its call echoing through misty ferns. Ancient lava tubes form caves where blind shrimp scuttle in darkness, and pirate legends of buried gold linger on cliffs where frigate birds puff red throats like balloons. It's a diver's utopia where manta rays soar through UNESCO-protected waters. Falkland Islands. The Falklands, a windswept Atlantic outpost, sit on a 200-million-year-old Gondwanan fragment, their peat bogs nurturing tussock grass, where endemic Falkland steamer ducks paddle in kelp-choked bays. Striated caracaras, nicknamed Johnny Rooks, steal eggs with bandit-like swagger, thriving only here and nearby isles. Sub-Antarctic storms sculpt stone, runs rivers of quartzite boulders frozen since the Ice Age. King penguins waddle in colonies, their orange neck patches glowing against black shingle beaches, while southern lights flicker over this rugged, sheep-dotted wilderness. Vanuatu's 83 islands, forged by a volcanic arc, million years old, pulse with Yasur's glowing crater. One of Earth's most accessible lava shows spitting ash over jungles, where the endemic Vanuatu flying fox flaps 4-foot wings. Coral reefs teem with 300 species, including the Vanuatu wrasse, darting in turquoise lagoons. Kava roots fuel rituals in Nakamal huts, while Blue Hole's limestone sinks fed by underground rivers shine like sapphires. Earthquake-prone faults, rumble-shaping beaches where dugongs graze seagrass under skies lit by volcanic fire. Solomon Islands. Scattered across the Pacific's Ring of Fire, the Solomons' 20-million-year-old coral atolls and volcanic peaks host rainforests where the endemic Roviana rail, a flightless bird, skulks in leaf litter. Reefs brim with 1,000 fish species, 20% unique, like the Solomon clownfish, hiding in anemones. submarine vents spew warm bubbles, nurturing deep-sea crabs, while raised coral islands form lagoons where bioluminescent plankton sparkles at night. Ancient Lapita pottery dots beaches, tying this melange of 70 languages to a 3,000-year-old seafaring legacy. Komodo. Indonesia's Komodo, a 30-million-year-old volcanic remnant, is ruled by its namesake dragon, 10-foot lizards with venomous bites stalking savannas for deer. Pink coral beaches, tinted by red algae, glow at sunset, a rare quirk of upwelled currents. Endemic Komodo rats scurry through dry forests, while submarine canyons harbor 260 coral species and manta rays gliding like kites. Limestone ridges eroded by monsoons hide caves where fossilized dwarf elephants hint at a lost world, making this rugged isle a Jurassic dreamscape. Seychelles. The Seychelles, granite islands chipped from Gondwana 750 million years ago, are Earth's oldest ocean isles, their boulder-strewn beaches cradling coco de mer palms with seeds weighing 40 pounds, endemic giants of misty forests. Aldabra tortoises, some 150 years old, roam atolls where 10% of plants, like the jellyfish tree, grow nowhere else. Coral reefs dazzle with 300 fish species, including the Seychelles parrotfish, while granite peaks glow pink at dawn. Bioluminescent waves lap shores, and pirate graves hint at treasures lost in this Indian Ocean Eden. Palawan. The Philippines' Palawan, a limestone karst wonder born 60 million years ago, hides Puerto Princesa's underground river, a 5-mile cave where swiftlets navigate by echolocation. Endemic Palawan peacock pheasants flaunt iridescent tails in jungles, while 1,700 coral islands shelter 20% unique fish like the Palawan blenny. Monsoon-carved cliffs tower over lagoons where dugongs munch seagrass. Bioluminescent plankton lights up Mosquito Bay, and ancient Taban man fossils, 47,000 years old, whisper human history from caves in this emerald archipelago. Whitsunday Islands. Australia's Whitsundays, 74 coral cays on a drowned continental shelf frame the Great Barrier Reef's heart, where 400 coral types host the endemic Whitsunday wrasse. Whitehaven beaches, 98% silica sand, squeaks underfoot, swirled by tidal currents into hypnotic patterns. Rainforests hide the Whitsunday bottlebrush, a crimson bloom, unique to these hills, while humpback whales breach in winter, carving in warm channels. Ancient volcanic tuff, 100 million years old, forms cliffs where sea eagles soar, making this a sun-soaked slice of reefy paradise. Big Island. Hawaii's Big Island, still growing from Kilauea's 1983 lava flows, boasts black sand beaches where green turtles bask under Mauna Kea's 13,800-foot summit, home to the endemic Hawaiian hawk, circling subalpine forests. Rainbow eucalyptus trees paint bark in technicolor, a rare quirk of peeling cambium, while 50% of insects, like the happy-faced spider, exist only here. Coral reefs teem with 25% endemic fish, like the flame angelfish, and night skies above Mauna Kea's observatories reveal galaxies tying this volcanic titan to the stars. Fiji's 353 islands, born from 40-million-year-old volcanic arcs, dazzle with coral reefs, where 1,500 fish species, including the endemic Fiji parrotfish, weave through soft corals. Viti Levu's rainforests hide the Fiji tree frog, croaking in palm fronds, while limestone caves hold 3,000-year-old lapita carvings. Sand cays shift with cyclones, forming lagoons where manta rays somersault in plankton blooms. Glowing plankton lights up Mosquito Island's shores, and kava ceremonies under banyan trees weave Fijian culture into this Pacific jewel's vibrant tapestry. As the ocean waves fade out their last whispers and the skyline melts into wild dreams, hold on to this. These secret spots didn't just show us places. They woke up that raw, beating heart inside us, full of awe and total freedom. Let that chill vibe spark your next big getaway. If this trip lit a fire in you, hit that like button hard, share your thoughts about these places in the comments, and subscribe right now. Tap the bell so you catch every wild ride we drop next. Your likes and subs keep the magic rolling. Let's hunt the hidden stuff side by side. Cocos Island. Costa Rica's Pacific Hider. Cocos is a jungle-crowned volcano rising from a 24-million-year-old seamount, drenched in 300 inches of rain that feeds waterfalls plunging into aquamarine bays. Schools of hammerhead sharks, 500-strong patrol reefs buzzing with 27% endemic fish like the Cocos Sergeant Major. Cloud forests hide the endemic Cocos cuckoo, its call echoing through misty ferns. Ancient lava tubes form caves where blind shrimp scuttle in darkness, and pirate legends of buried gold linger on cliffs where frigate birds puff red throats like balloons. It's a diver's utopia where manta rays soar through UNESCO-protected waters. Easter Island. Chile's far-flung Rapa Nui feels like a riddle carved in stone, its 900 moai etched from 12-million-year-old volcanic tuff guarding windswept plains. Underground lava tunnels snake for miles, hiding carvings of fish gods, while the endemic hau tree, nearly lost to deforestation, clings to crater slopes. Reefs teem with 25% unique species like the Rapa Nui butterfly fish, flashing yellow in shallows. Pacific rollers carve sea caves where sooty terns nest, and the island's isolation 2,000 miles from anywhere makes its star-soaked nights feel like a private planetarium, tying Moai to the cosmos. Con Dao, Vietnam's Con Dao Islands, forged from 80-million-year-old granite, rise like green jewels from the South China Sea, where dugongs graze seagrass meadows at dusk. Green turtles haul on to moonlit beaches, laying eggs near forests, where the endemic Con Dao black squirrel leaps through tamarind trees. Coral reefs home to 1/400 species shimmer with the Con Dao clownfish found only here. Monsoon winds whip up glowing plankton in lagoons, and old prison ruins on cliffs hint at a dark past, blending raw beauty with whispers of history in this tropical haven. Andaman and Nicobar Islands. India's jungle-clad Andamans, perched on a 50-million-year-old volcanic ridge, hum with life. Think Nicobar parakeets screeching in emerald canopies and saltwater crocs lurking in mangroves. Reefs burst with 80% endemic fish, like the Andaman cardinal fish hiding in coral mazes. Limestone caves drip with stalagmites, sheltering eyeless shrimp, while Baratang's mud volcanoes gurgle like slow-cooked stew. The Sentinelese, untouched by the world, guard their shores, adding mystery to beaches where leatherback turtles nest under skies ablaze with stars, a primal Eden in the Indian Ocean. Guadeloupe, France's Caribbean gem. Guadeloupe's twin islands split by a tectonic fault, Basseterre's steaming La Soufrière volcano, active for 1.5 million years, bubbles hot springs where raccoon-like agoutis scurry. Granataires coral cliffs hide the endemic Guadeloupe big-eyed bat flitting through mangrove shadows. Reefs pulse with 20% unique species like the Antillean dam shellfish darting among sea fans. Karst gorges cradle waterfalls where freshwater shrimp thrive, and at night, bioluminescent waves light up shores, blending volcanic heat with coral cool in this Creole paradise. Los Roques, Venezuela's Los Roques, a scattering of coral cays on a 400,000-year-old reef platform, dazzles with lagoons where pink flamingos wade feasting on brine shrimp. The endemic Los Roques gecko skitters across powdery beaches, while 60 coral species build underwater cities for parrotfish and rays. Ancient coral terraces, lifted by tectonic nudges, form islets where pelicans dive bomb schools of bonefish. Night paddles reveal glowing plankton, turning waves electric blue, and trade winds carve dunes into this Caribbean dreamscape where Guna canoes glide like time travelers. San Blas Islands. Panama's San Blas, 365 tiny cays off Gunayala sit on a coral shelf where 70% of mollusks, like the endemic San Blas limpet, cling to vibrant reefs. Mangroves shelter the Guna tree frog, its golden eyes glinting in twilight, while upwellings draw whale sharks to feast on plankton. Blowholes carved by storms shoot seawater skyward, and bioluminescent bays sparkle like submerged stars. Guna culture weaves through with mollusk-colorful textiles mirroring the reef's hues, making this low-lying paradise a vibrant blend of nature and tradition.